Good evening. It's Monday. It's chapter 50, which means we're on episode 50. Um, this weird thing where when I tab back and forth seems to have happened again and use my potion, which is good because I wanted to use a potion. Um, yeah, we're back with the Zealot. Something you might have noticed is different about the Zealot. I can't imagine what it could be. Something. It's like he's shouldering some extra responsibility. That was a terrible way to describe it, but I I I did the unthinkable earlier. Um, when I was on over lunch, I went full DPS Zealot. I did everything that Per tells me not to do. And he tells me not to do it because he says it's terrible. And I am here to tell you right now, DPS Zealot is unbelievably good versus a couple of mobs around about the same level as yourself. That's the that's the only recommendation I'll give it. It got through a PQ several times quite quickly with little to no fuss, which surprised me greatly. Um, how it would handle an actual player, not a clue. Um, but yeah, other than that, it went quite well. I was quite surprised. It's weird as well that DPS Zealot's now like full on life tap. So damage you deal, you get back as health, which is really good. Um, but yeah, just strange is probably the best way to describe it. Oh yeah, you have to get them individually. Oh no, you don't.
Let us bargain.
Wait. Oh, right. I was wondering why I couldn't see it. It's because it's it's on the same timer as the other stuff. Um, but yeah, it was a PQ, not the one up there, the one next one over. Caledon Steps, something like that. You fight a big dragon at the end of it. It's pretty cool. Um, wait, dragon wakes open? Oh, why didn't you say so? Would have helped if I got the scouting quest, wouldn't it? Oopsies. Um, what was I saying? Oh yes, DPS Zealot. Um, I I thought it worked quite well. Like I didn't take most of the abilities. Um, Storm of Ravens was the only one I can really think of off the top of my head, and I took the ritual from the AoE tree that heals because why not? Um, in terms of AP, um, what is it? Is it? So these were three of the tactics I had. I think I had one of the tactics from the damage tree. So it was that one, which I have in the healing one, just to increase armor. Um, Warp Reality does more damage and gives you a chance to have this be instant cast, and then the traditional do 25% more damage, but direct heals are less effective. Can't remember what the other one was. It was middle tree, something or other. Can't remember. I think it's the thing that allows you to leech back the damage as health. We think. But it worked really well. I was quite surprised. For me, I had about 700 and something intelligence, I think. It would be higher now because I've leveled up. My willpower is now 961. So my intelligence would be about 961 as well. But I was doing about 450 to 500 damage per tick on Storm of Ravens. Which is pretty good against an armored target. With no resistance debuffs on it. And then Warp Reality was doing about 250 to 300 a tick. So it's difficult to try and match that to a player character because some player characters will have better resistances than that, others will have worse. I don't think it would be viable in PvP. Not unless you're being a flat track bully and attacking people lower level than you, but it certainly wasn't so bad to the point where I felt like I was wasting my time. If anything, it kind of felt like the Disciple of Cain did when I'm doing the PQs on it. Haha! Disrupt. I really should be more aware of my surroundings. Oh dear. Funny I was my DPS Zealot still. So funny. Because it's true. But yeah, it was good fun. If you have a Zealot, give it a go. Middle Tree, Storm of Ravens, whatever the heal tactic is, and then the AoE tree, and get the healing ritual, and that's you, pretty much. Wasn't too shabby. Allowed me to get my fancy shoulder pads, and that's the main thing. Because after fancy hats, fancy shoulder pads are the next best thing. And doesn't he look so good with them? It's like when the Magus got his old school Sentinel look. The Zealot now looks quite proper. Right. What? Really? Huh. With these numbers? Okay. Again, I'm often surprised when people use a RAM. So, I'm certainly not a good barometer for when you should and shouldn't use a RAM, but this one feels weird. Like, I know Order have, was it 20% AAO? So, yeah. Like, even the ones in chat are saying, like, what are you smoking? Spawning a RAM. Like, I'm really confused by that as a move. Really confused. Just getting my scouting quests done while I can. Somebody has to. But that was the other thing about doing DPS Zealot in a PQ. Like, I went around the PQ, I think it was about 4 times in the space of about an hour. And I got to level 38. Because I was just fresh into 37 last night. And, yeah. Like, it worked out quite well. So he's now 38, 44. I've swapped out my RVR knife for the influence one. So, slightly more willpower, slightly more wounds, percentage chance to parry randomly, which I didn't quite get. Same amount of healing crit, better healing power, but it loses 2 AP per second. Which on its own doesn't sound too much, but I've already dropped a couple of AP from one of the jewelry items that I had to replace with the... oh god, what's it called? The Genesis crest stuff. And I forget what the other thing was. I got witch huntered. I tried to save them, but I got witch huntered.
What is it?
I wish I was just better at this game. Oh! Oh, I was going to say I thought the ram had been killed. I was going to say that was quick. It's just hidden under all the fighting. Oh, dear. Like, if they're using it as a lure to get order to come to them, fair play. If... oh, Jesus, witch hunters. What is it with witch hunters? They're everywhere. I'll drive the ram. He rammed me. Oh god. People are fighting over who gets to drive the ram. That Zealot's now envious of my shoulder pads. The Zealot behind me's like, I've got Warlord. Or is that Sovereign? One of the two. But even I'm mesmerized by his shoulder pads. Looks like a metal bird. Did... Where on earth did the ram go? Ah, Magus is immediately regretting his decisions. I shall help him. For he is like my brother, as he is of Magus. So one thing that I'm kind of sad about, because I really enjoyed playing the Shaman last night, and I was only thinking about it after the fact, and I was like, it would be so much more fun for me if I could play the Chamois, but it looked like the Zealot. Which got me thinking, like, there's so many of the classes, I would quite like to play the archetype, but have it look like one of the other factions. So, I would quite like to play a Witch Elf that looked like a Marauder. Or I'd quite like to play a Chosen that behaved like a Blackguard. That kind of thing. But yeah. Not something that'll ever happen, but would be cool. Would be cool. I have no idea what we're doing here anymore. We were ramming. Now we're not. DPS Zealot. Kicking ass. Taking names. Healbot Zealot about to be caught out in the wild. I'll save you, little witch elf. I am a friend of the witch elves. They trust me like I'm one of their own because I use a dagger. There's a brave blackguard regretting his life decisions. Even Brave's chosen. Who, not even an amazing healer like I could save. And now I've been caught out. This is why you should never help people, chat. They leave you to die. But joke's on them, they thought they were killing an invader, Zealot. I am but a simple annihilator. No, annihilator, Zealot. Confusing myself now. Whoosh. $961 my willpower is now. I have so much willpower I could take up smoking and then stop it almost instantly. That's how strong this Zealot is now. Oh. You boys are about to get slammed in the back. A leaping alteration. Which elf we need to heal? There's a fella needs a heal. Why can't he see him? Oh, there's a witch elf needs a heal. Yep, I just tried to silence an Ironbreaker. Sue me. I see a green health bar, I need to heal it. So I get the XP and renown. No, I mean to help people. That's what I'm about. Helping folk. I've seen this story before, I'm not getting caught out again. Run, little Zell, run! Use those flappy wings of metallic power. So I'll go here anyway. This is kind of why I was saying that, like, it seems like a silly thing to do to get a ram. Order supplies, don't mind if I do. More order supplies, don't mind if I do. Someone else is getting them. Other destruction supplies. Destruction supplies aren't as good because they require you to do something. Oh, order supplies. Yummy, yummy order supplies. Alright, some healing over there. I mean, it's sort of farming central at the minute. Which must mean that all of these destruction are cross-realmers. These are the good order players playing their destruction characters. It's the only logical explanation. That guy picked a really weird place to go AFK. Unless he meant to go AFK there to try and get renown from lying dead. Fairly sure it doesn't work that way. DPS Zealot for the win. That was a brave witch hunter. Even tried to kill a magus. What a madman. Can't kill a magus. Uh-oh. See, this is why I shouldn't help people. I should run away and hide. Oh, the ram's at... What? When did the ram get to their keep? That's some now you see me tricks right there. Everybody go fight in the middle. We're gonna ram the castle. Slash keep. I don't know why I keep calling it a castle. Nothing I love more than getting knocked down and then killed. What a fantastic experience that is. Like... yeah. Witch elves and witch hunters shouldn't have knocked down. Do you know, I would go as far as to say they can have stagger. Right? Because they'll say that they need something to stop someone in their tracks. Have stagger. Am I being followed? No, that's surprising. Thought I would have had like 40 of them following me. So there's a lot of order here, and also a lot of destruction. Not a lot of destruction. Saving the ram there. Ah, the ram's still going strong. Won't be for much longer with all that. think that's the guy that somebody in chat was saying about the other night. Sweeping. He's the pug fella or something like that. Oops, Ram's dead. If you're looking for some objective commentary here, I have none to give you. I have no idea who's winning. I want to say nobody. His order seem to have had at least 2 warbands rush in. I haven't seen any of them do anything other than kill that ram. And Destruction have had like 2 warbands in. And like I'm fairly sure most of them have died. Not coming? Okay. Oh, Magus needs help. Oh, look at that. He was very nice as well. He said thank you. Gonna go on hand in the quest. What do we get out of that? 6%, 21%. Tootling along quite nicely. It's hard to believe that's been 40 minutes. I just looked at the clock and it's like, you've been streaming for 41 minutes. And I was like, that doesn't feel like 41 minutes. Not gonna lie. It feels like it was about 10. That's the problem with a game like this. It's like, it lures you in. Makes you think like time's passing really slowly. And then the next thing is you look up, it's pitch black, your tea's cold. Oh, it's 3 AM and you've got work in 3 hours. I've never been there, honest. Oh, now we've got an order ram. It's ram versus ram shenanigans again. Oh dear. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like... I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. Like, Order of AAO. Why are they trying to siege? That means we've got ever so slightly more numbers than they do. It's a 3-star keep. There's 100 plus destruction in Dragon Wake. I'm guessing defending Covenant of Flame? Like, if it's an attempt to split numbers, fine, but like, all you've done is you've made both keep sieges impossible, as opposed to one will succeed and the other won't. That's all that's happened there. I don't know. Maybe I think too hard about these things. Maybe it's just all pug war bands, all doing their own thing. I wonder, can I get anything new? Actually, this would be a good time to show you what the tactic is I'm talking about when I was doing my DPS spec. It was that one. Transference. That used to be the one when the Harbinger of Doom was a dot. It used to constantly deal damage to someone and give it back to you as health. Now it's just all your damage. And with Storm of Ravens, wow, it's really, really good. I didn't go for that. Mainly because PvE mobs don't heal. Like, even if you were in... Like, if you were running solo, I don't see how that's going to be of any use to you. Like, I don't, because you're not taking down someone and a healer. And if someone's direct healing themselves, there's going to be a lot of craziness. So it's not going to be enough. That could be quite good, I suppose. Don't know. Hey, Pear. Hopefully you've had a nice day. Grisham has started the siege of Southern Garrison. As in the author? Ah, nice, nice. Let's revive this dude. Squiggles. That would be a good name for a Squighard, actually. Squiggles. Well, looks like the ones who went to Dragon Wake succeeded. That's starting to work its way up. Oh, it's not like the one I was at the other... Was it Cadron Valley? You can stand in here and heal people on the wall. Wonder if I can do it from the upstairs one. Let's see. Too far to him. Ah, I can reach him. Shoom! Oh, and her. Even better. What a lob. Come back, Sork. Got him. It's like a trick shot. Just goes to show you how far away a healer can actually be to heal someone. It's a siege in the sense that they've brought a ram. I just don't see how they could possibly pull it off. Because it's a 3-star keep. And it's only just become equal numbers. And we know that there's more destruction we're in Dragon Wake. So there's potentially destruction reinforcements coming. So I really struggle to see how they think this is going to work, but I've been wrong before. Well, that's the other side of it. You can't really account for that, though. Judging by the way Order were playing in Murder Square earlier, it's like, yeah, I don't think these are the smart Order. I think these are the silly Billy Order. What's that door like? About 40% is that? 43. Two random witch elves just... Oh no, a witch elf and a disciple of Cain just standing shoulder to shoulder with me. I don't get what's going on. I really am. And it's weird that they're both just staring at me. It's like they just love my shoulders. They're like, how can he look so bird-like and yet so appealing? Zinch for men. That's how. The alluring new fragrance. Moving up in the world now, pair. I've got 30 followers, so I have to have hangers on. This is what Fiam brings you, a witch elf and a disciple of Cain. Oh, can you imagine? It really is. Nobody else gets this treatment. Like, they're standing in the worst possible position because they're just going to get nuked to death as soon as this door goes down. He was just out of range. Have any dead people? Not that I can see. They really did. As soon as order broke down, they were like, oh, this is getting tough. We're not hanging with them in the tough times. I think that's too far away from me. Fairness, we've got 3 warbands here. That's what I'm hoping. Like, I don't mind if we have keep sieges, where you get something out of it. It's the ones where it's just, you can't even hold them back. Those are the ones I don't like, because nobody gets anything out of that, other than Order getting a couple of bags. Oh, that's not very nice. What's the door at? Oh, 14%. I should probably head down. Is there a group I can join? These guys, I suppose. I'm gonna leave that party. I get nothing for it. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It's all starting to crumble. Kind of recovering. If they had pushed, they'd have probably done it there, you know? There's an interesting maneuver. Put mist halfway up a pillar in our own area. I've seen it all now. Ah, thank you, sir. I'll even give you a TY. Oh, dear. There's a brave sork. I'd love to be able to see their region chat. It's probably melting down the way ours does. Next time you have to push properly. Does not compute. Oh, here comes the melee peeps again. quite work as well for them that time. Just a little line of dead bodies. I'm guessing everybody's pushed out because there seems to be next to nobody in there. Yeah, all pushed out. Order be defeated. Yeah, I'm surprised they tried it, in fairness. Like, it seemed to be as stupid a decision as us trying to siege theirs. I just didn't... I didn't see the point. I couldn't see how they were going to do it. Oh dear. You missed all the fun with the shimmy shammy last night, Per. It was great crack. We went up against some of the stupid orderlings that you've ever met. It's funny as anything. There was a engineer, a bright wizard, and it varied between a swordmaster and a knight of the blazing sun. And it was like the Three Stooges. It was so funny. I think it was annoying little demons. He was just sort of telling them that they should re-roll. He was convinced one of them was a bot. It just goes to show you how good the shaman is, that somebody as bad as I am at this game can play it to the extent it makes people look that bad. Oh, it was great. We had an engineer who got killed and came back twice to try and kill me. Who would throw down a turret and then run away from his turret. There was a bright wizard who thought he was going to go toe to toe with a shaman. Um, and then a Night of the Blazing Sun who was just whacking away in hopes that he was going to do something. It was just like, yeah, just run away, guys. Just run. Kind of reminded me of Austin Powers when Michael Caine showed up at the end. He's just like, you don't even have a name tag. What hope have you got? Yeah, this one was like every now and again he would use his snare, and then he would use the what do you call it? The morale ability, and that was it. That's all he ever did. Um, it was so funny, so funny. He was sword and shield as well. No, 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 the other one, the um, oh god, what's it called? It's like a 6-second dot that reduces armor or something like that. Sundering Strike, is it maybe? Ooh, 11,000 renown. Nice. Oh, and a purple bag. Thank you very much. Now, what do I need? I am gonna go for the work crests this time. Because I want to start building back up my work crest supply to get the other renown weapon. Yeah. Well, that was it last night. I was just bouncing around doing the hot and just hitting them with, was it I'll take that and the dot and every now and again zapping them. Now, in fairness, like it took me a while to get them down to about half health, but like I was still at full. And then the Bright Wizard and the Engineer come back again. It's just too funny. That's the thing. I was like, Because it was the same. I only played the Shaman for the first time in ages there Saturday night, I want to say it was. And it was just because I was sitting looking at the screen and I was like, I haven't played him in ages. I'll give him a quick run out. And he went from like level 9 to level 10 in about 12 minutes. Just because everything you would come across, he'd just kill. Ah, very nice, very nice. Where am I on the weekly? Ooh, nearly at the first one. Hooey! Oh! Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think I said it last night. I honestly think it is the best starting class for someone for Destro because it has everything. And I was saying it when I was playing it. It's like the thing that elevates it above most of the other classes is it gets that whatever the wee laser beam's called, the wee channel. That's its nuke. And that's the big thing that it has over like a lot of the other DPSs, because like there was an engineer I fought in Nordland, and like he loaded me up with every dot he had, and all I had to do was like one hot, and it was negated, and then I dotted him and just nuked him down with it, and he was dead. And it's like, if those tables were reversed, it would have been a more straightforward battle. And that's the thing, it's like the Magus gets a channel like that called Indigo Fire of Change, but he has to spec for it. And it's like way up the Havoc line. Same for the Zealot. The Zealot gets Swarm of Ravens or Flock of Ravens, whatever it's called. And that's something that the Zealot has to spec for. But the Chamois gets it at like level 5 for free. And that's the big thing. It just feels weird that a healer would get a powerful nuke that early for free. And a DPS class has to pay for it and doesn't get it until like high 20s. It just seems like a really weird design decision. And that's the thing, it's like it wouldn't be that the Archmage and the Chamois are useless if they didn't have it. Like, they can still do decent enough damage, it's just they don't have a nuke. And I think it's the nuke is the thing that makes them so much more than they are. It's like the witch hunters and witch elves with their defensive spec or their knockdown. It makes them more potent than they probably have a right to be. Bloodlord Green Cloak. Critical hit rate by 6. The other side on top of like, the things on it are pretty good. Oh, looks like they took Dragon Wake. God, the lag. Yeah.
What do you seek?
Let's see how the scenarios are going. Am I going to get another one? What are we up against? A little bit of everything. That was fun. Hey, Ben. Oh dear. Literally everybody and their mum there was hitting me. Oh. Like, I kind of need someone to go and capture these other points. He's put me on a table. What a guy. Like, it's nice that this guy is constantly doing 200 damage to me. It's like, it's just nice to know that he's there. Well, we seem to have weathered the storm. Nope, I've only got my Iron Breaker after me. The shame. Oh. Get myself some more armor. They're just all laying into me now. It's quite funny. Yeah. I would rank him at the same sort of level as Annoyance. A bit like this Angie up here. Can I do some mighty Zealot DPS to him? Ah, mighty Zealot DPS. Woot. I was worried we were going to lose that one because we didn't seem to capture the points but the back all that much, but 50 damage, the mightiest number of damage. I know. It's that kind of DPS that they can't ignore, you know. If I was fully DPS back, that would be like 52 damage. See, we're back to fighting a Martyr Square again. I'm gonna go and help out my Slaaneshi Zealot friend. Huzzah! I helped. Yes, that's a pretty good model. Kind of reminds me of... There was artwork for an Emperor's Children's Space Marine that looked a lot like that. The shoulder pads really complement the helm. It's a good look. Oh dear. I'll go and see what Martyr Square is like. Oh, 15 and 49. Oh, order. Lots of order. No worries, Per. Thanks for hanging out again. Hopefully Sleep well and have a nice day tomorrow. Yeah. Healing. The inevitable city is expecting imminent attack. Fairly common occurrence these days. I'm fairly sure they expect it most days. I'm disabled. Uh-oh. Ah. I can never quite tell whether he's saying hand toucher or ham toucher. And I'm not sure which that they're looking down on more, in fairness. Oh dear. Right, we're nearly up to 9 o'clock, so what I'm going to do is the same as I did last night. I'm going to jump over onto the Zealot for a bit, just to round out the stream. And go from there. We got a little bit of XP and a little bit more renown. So, making good tracks. Should be, in inverted commas, another rank 40-45 come the end of the week, which will be fun. Right. Where am I? I have meal. What is the meal? Oh, 12 war crests. Cool. And I am unable to queue for scenarios. Oh, I didn't realize it carried over across characters. That's pretty cool. Remember to buff myself tonight. So there's a witch hunter out and about. Where'd he go? Really wish I had got another dot off onto him, because I think that would have finished him off. Oh well, waste not, want not. Gobos just look so happy when they're jumping. I think it's time to head north. And of course, by north, I mean west, because this map is weird. So, let's see. We know there's a witch hunter here at least. Now, apparently there's equal numbers, so I'm expecting there to be at least a handful of order up here. I'm hoping they're not all running in a wee blob. And I'm hoping it's just engineers, because that would be brilliant. Did I max out my influence here? Nearly. One tick more and then I can get some decent shoulder pads. Be living the dream. Don't know whether that was a Destro person come in here or whether it was an order one. Order! And he's running for it. Hello? Oh, bloody hell. Hooray! Rank 12 and influence complete at the same time. As you like to see. Like, I admire his commitment. He had two shamans standing here and he decided he was going to try and fight. Oh, what's this I got? Here we go. Ah, okay. Hey, got him. Ah, too many of them. Ah. Ah. That's such a weird ability for a shaman to have. It feels almost like something that the Black Orc or the Choppa should have, in fairness. It being on the shaman feels a bit weird. Ugh. I walked into that one. Border is so cringe. Why are they so cringe? This is the thing I'll never understand. Is people lose a fight and then apparently it's the other side's fault that they lost. Boo. Ah. I hope to God that kills him because that'll be hilarious if it does. Yep, there he goes. Ah. That's the best part of dots. Dots are great. When you kill someone just after you've died, and you just get that really nice chink of the money falling. So much fun. Oh no, I can no longer queue for the inevitable city. I'm so heartbroken. I don't think I'll ever emotionally recover. Dark days. Dark, dark days. Not the cannon battery. Anything but the cannon battery. Hello, Mr. Engineer. You're in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble. I should have just stayed on the engineer.
I stink better than you.
Oh, they're down in our end. Nope.
I get.
There we go.
You got teeth. I've got stuff.
Can I wear a... Oh, I can.
Full boss, you so clever.
Terminals.
I've got what you need. Don't think about going around it.
Ah. See what right now. Weirdly, he looks like a Blood Bowl player almost. Be a little goblin lineman. Oh, he should be dead. Definitely dead now. Yoo-hoo! That was an interesting maneuver. Like, I mean, was he trying just to give us, like, free XP and renown? Come on, come over this way. Ah, you won't. Why not? You're not getting any heals. No. This guy doesn't want to take no for a answer. I don't get the feeling that all those order have run away. This is the point where I'm proved 100% wrong and they all have run away, but I just don't get that feeling. Not whenever we've got AAO of this size. They're here somewhere. The crafty rascals that they are. Don't mind if I do. What am I these days? 15 and something. Ah. Too many. Too many of them. Ah, thank you for the raid, kind sir. Good to have yous all here. I hope you've all been having fun this evening. Return of Reckoning.
What is it, boss?
Thanks, bud. Hopefully yours went well. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We were having fun there in Prague with all the shenanigans back and forth, but the City Siege is on. Just rounding out the night with some Tier 1 fun with the Shammy Hammy Ha. And there's a Zerg here too. It's crazy. Everywhere you go, Zergs. G'day. He's not getting the hills. Aww. Oh, Nordland's open. Everyone likes Nordland. Empire and Chaos. Nordland. The only annoying thing that I find with this is you can't instantly tell how your influence is going here without doing that. And I've already got everything. Swell. I was kind of hoping I was going to be able to get something here. Right. What's going to be interesting to see here is where everybody's headed to. That seems fairly even.
Haven't you got fighting to do?
Oh! Do you know what? I'm going to go for that. Because I get the sneaky suspicion he's going to earn crests like nobody's business, like the Zealot did. So if I can build up a wee store of these, could come in handy for Operation Earn Tons of Renown. It's a very clever code name. I get anything new morale-wise? I have. Do you like that? Still the same tactics. Nothing else in there. What's this? A Shadow Warrior. He's not falling for it anyway, is he? I'm not stupid enough to run in there. Well, in fairness, I am stupid enough to run in there, but I'm not going to. That was the wrong button. The warrior priest's loitering. Who's this loitering? Bright wizard. No? Any of them deciding they're wanting to come? No? Doesn't seem to be. Nobody wants a piece of the chamois. Now, if I was the warrior priest and I was hell-bent on having a go, I would have went down there and come back up this side to get behind me. But he hasn't done it. Which makes me think they've either ran down there to get to the other flag, which they already own, or they've just ran away. Maybe this will entice them back. Everybody likes flags. They're flappy. Will make it even easier for them to find me. Look, big red light. Like a red Batman. I'm really surprised there's not more people. It's really weird. Unless they're all fighting down on the beach. No. Maybe there's just not that many people here. They're all like capping the Nordland. Somebody else is capping that one. So let's see how many of these guys are going to get reckless and try and cross this on their own. There's two, Shadow Warrior and I think it was the Warrior Priest. Might have been an engineer. Not seeing anybody out here. Which makes me think they're all running as a blob. Safety in numbers and all that. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. Oh wow, we've got 14 people watching. Thank you all for coming along tonight. It's nice to have you all here. If you're new to the channel, drop me a follow, it really helps. Stream every night, 7 to 9. Going slightly later tonight. just for shits and giggles. Doing some tier 1 because the city's on. And who wants to do a city? Not I, says me. Like, they have to be coming this way at some point. It's the only place left for them to go. The only thing is, I don't want it to be a blob of them to come. I want them to come one at a time. Because I'm a card at heart. What's that? Which elf? For a brief moment I thought it was a sorceress. That's a lot of them. Yeah, they're running as a blob. This is going to be fun.
Speak up.
Now, the advantage of them running as a blob is you can basically just run around them and cap all their stuff. Downside of that is you don't get to kill many of them. Which is unfortunate, because I want to kill most of them. Oh, tasty nom noms at 12 o'clock. Woohoo! We're now rank 16. I tell you what, there must be a ton of order in both zones, because, like, it's 300% over there, it's 220% over here. It's crazy. Oh, you guys want it? I'll take it. I'm very tempted to go over there, because I don't think I have the influence stuff from the Blighted Isle. And this would be a good time to get it with AAO this high. What am I doing on stays? Oh, nearly the first one still. I'm kind of here for zealots with staves. It looks right, which is about the best thing I can say for it. Right. We've got their cap in there, so I'm gonna go this way. Actually, I don't think I've been to this guy in a while. Oh no, it must have been, because I've only got 2 to spend. Willpower and fortitude. I'll respec them at some point, once I get a few more. This guy's got the right idea. Oh, he's a chicken. That's useful. I was hoping to use him as a distraction. What can I get here? Chest, gloves, backer stave. It's a mix, I'll give it that. Ooh, more nom-noms. I think it was here on Saturday night. It was the first place I had logged in as the chamois in ages. And there was a wee shadow warrior who got up here and he started plinking arrows at me and I was like, I'm just hotting through this. I'm not even like having to properly heal myself. I think he was quite low level, even in comparison to me at the time. He just ran away. I was like, if only I could remember how to play this class. So it's not as bad now that I've arrived here. So I think there's only a couple of orderlings here, whereas there's obviously the main blob there. So maybe it'll work out better. Get some 1v1s. I just hope it's not a rune priest and an archmage, because then the fights will never end. I'll literally fall asleep on the keyboard first. And of course I get stuck on the first thing. Right. Let's wander this way, because these guys are capping this. You would naturally assume they're going to come this way. Now that's taken them nearly as long to cap that as that took me to cap this, so I think it's just one person. Maybe 2. But let's see. I'm not seeing anybody coming down. Are they maybe waiting for me to come up? Is it a witch hunter and he's already in stealth? Nobody here. I'm very confused. So whoever was here must have went straight here. Maybe they'll come back here. If not, I'm going to go back down there. Oh no, they're going over here. It's weird movements. I'm gonna take this down. Ooh, 10,000 points. There we go. I must be doing something right if I'm getting bots. Either that or just bots are everywhere. It's one or the other. I keep thinking this is guard. I have no idea why. I think it's because that's the chosen guard symbol. Oh. That's already neutral, so they must be up there. Maybe it's the bot. Maybe the bot's doing it. That was his attempt to distract me. Or they're all just decapping. One or the other. Yep, just decapping. So we know for sure Order are down in this corner. They know for sure I'm up in this corner. I am going to try and intercept them somewhere in between. He looks so happy on his horse. Oh, we've got Destro down there. Now, is Order likely to go for that? Or to come here for this? Find out soon enough. Because they'll come this way if they're coming anyway. Someone died from falling. Hmm. don't know if someone's gone over there or not. Because, like, they're not capping either of our two. That's still neutral. So either whoever was up here killed them because they met them halfway and then didn't come here, or they killed each other. Ah, they're over there now, and they're up there. I'm going to try and rush over here and see if I can catch them in the act. And they're up there. Oh yeah, our thing's jumped up to 120%, so there's loads of them have come here. Build up the nuke. Do that. Do that. Zap. Huzzah! Again, nerf shaman and archmages, they're too strong. Oh, thought that was going to be one for me. Still doesn't have a cloak. I get the feeling that there's somebody in here. Yeah, there's not. Oh! Destruction's won at something. I mean, the way this is going, I could max out all the tiers. I really wish these guys could get the wee, like, ball and chain thing that the Night Goblins had in the tabletop game. The wee maces. That would be pretty cool. Don't know how it would look animated, but I still think it would be pretty cool. The wee Night Goblin fanatics. Always wonder if that had been something that they would have added. Look, I can do it too. It's utterly pointless us fighting each other. Like, this is just crazy. Yeah. Like, he's running away. He was all fine and dandy to fight me earlier. Fight me like a man, one-on-one. Now who's attacking me? Jeez. How many of these guys are there? They're coming from everywhere. I love it. How many guys have that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you think? Do you think they sit on Region chat? They're like, "Oh my god, we've got a terrible situation. There's a shaman." Oh, it's so funny. I love it so much. I'll go for that one. I'll probably just sell it. That's my favorite thing. When there's that many people come to deal with one person, you always know that you're doing something right. Okay, guys. Well, on that positive note, we've gone, what's that, 45 minutes over schedule. So, thank you all very much for sticking with me tonight. I've got, how many is that? 9 people left watching. So thank you all for staying to the end. It was nice to have you here. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully you have a nice day tomorrow. As I said before, I stream every night 7 to 9. If you're new, please drop me a follow. It really helps. I'm always streaming Return of Reckoning, so feel free to come along anytime that you're free and give it a watch. But yeah, on that note, that's me for tonight. Good night, have fun, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.